Kick your shoes off, take a load off. Don't go nowhere till the show's off. Oh, you know it's gonna be a movie when you got Cletus Cassidy on your TV. Yeah, already know Mr. Funny Man. Coming to you and making you laugh again. Started off on the radio, now we got the Cletus Cassidy Show. Funny Man, coming to you and making you laugh again. Started off on the radio, now we got the Cletus Cassidy Show.
Good morning. How you doing? Welcome. How's everybody this morning? Hope you're doing just fine and dandy. It is another edition of See You in the Morning. I am, of course, your host, I'm, of course, your host, Cletus Cassidy, man. So excited to be in the building with y'all. Hope y'all are having an amazing day. Hope things are working out ultra smooth for y'all this morning, man. I hope life is lifing in its best way. Because life be lifing, but I hope it's lifing in a good way for you this morning. I hope it's hitting all right. Hope it's hitting all right. You are tuned in to the number one morning show in my bedroom. In my living room. It is the number one morning show in my living room as rated by me. We asked 1 out of 1 me's, what's your favorite morning show? And I said me. So, and work be working. So I'm excited that y'all are here, man. If this is your first time hearing this, you're about to experience something so cool. If you're a returning viewer, man, we thank you so much for coming in. You could have been anywhere in the world, but you chose to be here with me. And I appreciate that. This is a show that could go all kinds of directions. The direction I choose the most, of course, is left. And I'm excited to be able to go left with y'all one more time. One more time. So we're getting ready to do that. We're going to make this big left turn. Keep it moving. Now, I'm not going to be able to be on the show again long today. Today's got to be another one of those in and out type shows because I got stuff I got to do this morning. But, I'm here. We're going to make it work out. We're going to make it work out. We're going to make it do what it do. So excited that y'all are here with me, though. Very, very excited. Ultra excited. I start this show off every morning by speaking to the people that speak to me. So I'm going to go ahead and knock that out. Of course, the first 3 people that speak get the mythical morning medals. I'm excited to give those out. You can't pawn them. They have no cash value, but, you feel a little special on the inside. So let me go ahead and get those out this morning. Bronze goes to Trouble. Good morning, Marche Trouble Copeland. Just Trouble. Trouble all the way. Silver goes to Melissa Kuther like Luther. Good morning. And the gold member goes to Miss Frizzle, the magic school bus driver, Miss Wendy Riddick. So Wendy Riddick is in the building. Melissa Kuther, educator extraordinaire, and Marche Trouble. That's all I got for her. She's just trouble. All the way around. No matter how you look at it, trouble. Slice it however you want to. Trouble. Almost getting the medal, but just not quite. Is Franita with our aluminum 4th. My man Snoop is in the building. Any time, any place. Michelle McKinney, PP, Patricia Pippin. IDA is in the building. Crystal Sex Appeal. Wilberta is in the building. Kim Cat, that eats a lot of Kit Kats, is in the building. My man Keith. My homegirl Shaquille O'Neal, Tony Fogle's in the building. T. Mitchell, Keith Brown in the building. Tina, good morning. My man James, been gone, but you back. Christine is in the building. My man Cashwell, good morning. Kevin Moore is in the building. Lisa, good morning. Lisa, and then the Lisa is in the building. Lisa, then the Lisa. The Lisa's a little more French. Good morning, Joyce. BB Terry in the building. Good morning. All our educators, man. I love talking to the educators on days like today. Good morning, Shannon. Because when educators on the wind down, that's when they the most fun. Educators are the most fun on the wind down. You catch them on the wind up. First day of school, not so excited to be a teacher. And they show excitement to the kids because it's a brand new year. Good morning, Jennifer. Good morning, Crystal. Good morning. But right here, when it's getting ready to end, although we've come to the end of the road, man, teachers are way more exciting this week. Liquor sales are about to go through the roof. You give it about the next week and a half, 2 weeks, liquor sales all over the country through the roof. Marche last day was May 28th. That's why we ain't heard from Marche. Liquor sales through the roof. She been out there. Look at her profile picture. Her profile picture changed immediately. She went from mild mannered teacher to almost stripper. The almost stripper. That's what she went to. She went from mild mannered teacher to let me take these boobs out. They pulled off the Miss Westlink. They done pulled the Miss Westlink. What's up, Porter? My man Ping is in the building. They done took them heels and glasses off. That's like Miss. You remember Miss Westlink when she came over to Theo's house? Theo had no idea who that lady was in his living room. Miss Westlink took that hair down. She took it out that bun. She put them glasses off. She became a hottie. Theo was like, "Who is this? I hit that." That's what he went from. They didn't used to have cute teachers. Good morning, Lynette. Good morning, Kim. Sandra. You got to remember, teachers never used to be cute. And I know some of our mamas were teachers and all that stuff. It won't no use in you being no cute teacher. Teachers went in being unattractive. If you ever found maybe one good teacher every year. Every year you find yourself one good looking teacher. You be like, ooh, okay. I don't know what's going on with me. I've been congested. We had one cute teacher when I was coming up. One. She was a home ec teacher. No, she won't. The home ec teacher won't. It was a typing teacher. She taught typing. All the guys were taking typing to be in her class. That was in middle school at Waters. I can't remember that lady's name. I want to say her name was Miss Boney. Miss Boney. Miss Boney was bad. Now, when I got into high school, we had Senorita Lee. Senorita Lee had everybody taking Spanish. Senorita Lee had everybody taking Spanish. You was habla español. You wanted to take Spanish. You wanted it in there. Everybody had one. You only had one hot teacher. The rest of them teachers all look like your mama. But every now and again, but now, these new teachers got stats like the International House of Pancakes. It's just one teacher that's famous on Instagram for showing her outfit of the day. Good God Almighty. I don't know if she works in a bakery, but she got cakes. And people be hot. People be sending her hate messages in her on her Instagram. They be sending her hate messages. They be like, you ought to be ashamed of yourself. What kind of apparel teacher? Can't nobody focus in class because you got too much. It rhymes with class. Let that lady live. I bet you her attendance rate is high. I bet you don't nobody miss no days. I bet you don't know. I bet you don't nobody miss no. I bet you dollars of donuts. She ain't never got no problem with parent-teacher conferences. Miss, she ain't no problem with it. Today's teachers different. That teacher appreciation week, them daddies show up. Because new teachers is new teachers. New teachers, you own it. What the classroom need? You need me to bring some Little Caesars? I bring Little Caesars every day to the class. Deliver it myself. Hey, these new teachers, man. I done seen it. Good morning, Steve. I done seen these new teachers. The new teachers make you want to re-enroll. You see some of these new teachers, you be like, man, you know what? I ain't really been good with my multiplication tables. If I could come in and volunteer, just sit in the class. Then the mamas be hating. Why are you always up at that school? Because I care about my child's education. No, you don't. You trying to see hot teacher McGee. And then the teacher dress code is different. Teacher dress code is different. Let me tell you what I like. I like a school that allows at least one teacher jeans day. You put them jeans on during the week, woo-wee, that teacher becomes a completely different animal. George said, all my teachers look like Mrs. Doubtfire. So I ain't know. So Snoop, I'm gonna tell you, I agree, but here's the problem. I'm trying to find a delicate way to say this, especially in June. Here's the problem, Snoop. I'm gonna say it. I'm gonna come on out and say it. Unfortunately, we just now starting to get manly teachers in school, especially on the elementary level. On the elementary level, you very rarely find a manly teacher in school. It's very rare. If you get a male teacher in school, he either shaped like Humpty Dumpty or he ain't for it. Especially when we start talking about elementary education. Elementary education is really rare to find that man teacher. The teacher coming in, he ain't playing. Now the teacher that comes in and everybody's fabulous. Let's have an amazing day. They all over the place. All over the place in elementary school. A lot of kids don't see a manly teacher until they get to high school. Snoop say he got a 6'4" handsome, built, straight guy. Yeah, you ain't running into those in class. The mamas ain't had one of them in there. The mamas ain't had none of them in there. And I agree with you. They just ain't rolling them out, especially not in elementary school. You might get a couple in high school. Here's the problem. You don't see, and I'm not saying that there's anything wrong with being a teacher. A teacher is great. Being a teacher is a great job. It's an admirable profession. I think they should get paid more. I think teachers are the backbones of our society. Where are you getting without a teacher? Without educators, where you getting? Everybody start their life with educator. Everybody get one. It's a lot going on. But you don't start running into those manly teachers until you get to high school. A long time ago, they were worried. It's different things. You're right. They didn't used to want men working with the small kids. A lot of men just have a different. Working with them kids is different. Let me tell you something. You have never seen hopelessness. You have never seen hopelessness. You have never seen despair until you've been to a kindergarten lunch. Lunch for kindergartners and first graders, that is the lowest of lows. That is the saddest thing you'll ever see. They can't get in their juice boxes. They can't get in their milks. They can't open nothing. Them little kids, you get them the food, but they can't even eat it. You ain't never seen needy until you seen kindergarten or first grade lunch. Kindergarten and first grade teachers, they can't even eat at lunch. They spend half of their lunch opening milks and juices. That trying to find the manual dexterity to get that straw in that juice box hole, impossible. You always gonna have one little kid that's more advanced that can do it with no problem. You always got one kid that he's just a master. Yada. Most of I'm talking about they go into monumental breakdown. I'm gonna get my shoes. That's what they can't do. My shoes. You got a breakdown now. Just cause Timmy's crying, 4 other kids gonna cry. There ain't even nothing wrong with their juice. They ain't even attempting to get in the juice. They just feel like juice. So now we just everybody, the whole table crying like a funeral over Timmy's juice. Timmy's juice. And you want to, everybody can't deal with that. Everybody can't sign up for that neediness. And you just can't, everybody can't deal with that. That whatever happens in class, let me tell you something. One kid, when you start talking about you don't know about leadership until you work with little kids. Let me tell you something. Little kids, no brains. I keep telling y'all, human babies are the worst babies. Human babies take 18 years to get right. Every other animal, 6 months top. Baby whales got to learn how to hunt by 3. Baby animals got to know how to hunt by 3. Baby giraffe, you come out, mama licks you clean, and you on your own. You better learn how to walk. Human babies take, 2-3 years to learn how to walk. 4, 5, 7, 36, learn how to talk. Human babies are just the worst babies of all. They have no leadership skills. One child in a kindergarten class can ruin your whole day. One child starts everything. You realize little kids only have one bladder. Little kids ain't got but one bladder. All it takes is one kid in your class to have to go pee. Miss Smith, I gotta go pee. Now he gotta go pee. Now the whole class, ain't nobody's bladder been working the whole day. But little Timmy got to pee. Now everybody's little pee got to come out. Everybody, I got to pee too. Me too. I got to pee. Now everybody's peeing. Everybody is peeing. Just everything. Everybody pee all over the place. Now it's pee everywhere. Now you cry me a river. One child misbehaved, whole class misbehaved. Everybody got to go. It's crazy. And it works both ways. If you ever want to see, now one of the positive things, and some people will say, that's why they keep a bathroom in the kindergarten classes. Kindergarten classes got bathrooms in class. You got to let them go. Now, what I do like about the little kids, you get one little kid some dap, you get one little kid a hug, you finna start a chain reaction of hugs. Don't ever think you can just give one kid a high five or a hug. I used to see the kindergarten class walk up the hallway. I'd be like, all right, little James. Give little James a little fist bump or something. Everybody else's hand go up immediately. Now you got to really go through it because some of these kindergarten kids, that's where all the germs is at. Kids is where all the germs is at. Those little kids, those little monsters, they ain't wiping their butts right. They ain't doing nothing. They wiping their nose, is full of face, full of snot. Ain't nothing worse than a little kid full of snot and pee and all kinds of stuff. They want to hug. They want to come get a hug. Hey, you stay over there. You are radioactive. You stay right over there, radioactive Raheem. Ain't nobody dealing with him. You stay back. But you can't do it because then you break his heart. Now he crying, I didn't get a hug. Whole day be messed up. And now if he don't get a hug, whole lineup said, he didn't get a hug. Nobody hugged him. Nobody loves him. So now you got to go hug a whole line full of germs. 30 hugs. And here's the problem. Here's the problem for a man. Ladies, I don't know if y'all experience this same problem. I don't know if y'all experience this same problem, ladies. But men hugging little kids is always difficult. You always got to throw your hip in there. You got to make sure you turn to the side fast enough. You got to make sure that hip spin is you got to put that hip spin in. Bye. You got to let them hug hip. They got to get fat rolled. Because little kids are growing level. You know, little kindergartners is growing level. You go to hug a kindergarten to the front, you become Akinele. You hug a little child from the front, that's illegal. You hug a little kid, just put it in your, wait, no, you got to roll on them. Hey now, real quick. Because they don't know church hug. They coming all the way in. Hey. Lakeisha said that's why you squat. Ain't nobody got time to be squatting down to hug no kid. Most of you become Akinele. That little kid right there, growing level, just put it in. No, sir. Now you in court. Now you become R. Kelly by accident. Now some of them depends on how tall you are. Some of them be right at the knee. They hit you right in the Yeah, I ain't got time to be down there squatting. Not for no kids. Kindergarten kids are the worst. They great kids, but they the worst. Well, Berta said I taught kindergarten for 2 years. It was an experience. Love my baby. You end up loving them kids. You love the kid. They usually not bad. Now, I've experienced some kindergartners going wild. I've seen some kindergartners going wild. I remember one time I saw some kindergartner twins jump their teacher. I seen some kindergarten twins jump the teacher. It was not a pretty experience. It was crazy. All I know, she came across the speaker. They're trying to kill me. And I was like, I thought it was just behavior. I went down there. It was two twin kindergartners whooping that teacher's hindparts. And she was real scared of putting hands on them. But I was like, they kindergartners. Pick them up. I just picked both of them up by the head and drug them up down the hallway. You gotta watch them. Oh, kindergartners gonna come and tell all your business. Last night, my mommy and my mommy and my uncle Charles, they were in the back praying all night. All night, my mama and my uncle Charles. And I don't know why my uncle was in my mama's bedroom, but Uncle Charles comes over late at night sometimes, and him and my mama pray all night. All night. I heard my mama say, oh my God, Jesus. And he was like, oh, yes, Lord. Oh, yes, Jesus. Woo, God. It was crazy. All night. My mama's real religious. Her and my uncle, they pray all the time. You be like, I don't think your mama was praying. I don't think that was prayer that your mama was going through. They're coming at you. My daddy has 7 girlfriends. They be like, wait a minute. And you got a young kid and you trying to holler at your kid's teacher, your kids is going to go and blow all of that. Your kids is going to blow all of that. Whatever you think you going to go in and have, your kid going to tell, hey, Miss Smith, my daddy says at home he doesn't call you Miss Smith. He calls you IHOP. And I'll be like, why? Because he be like, because you got stacks. And I don't know what that means. Why my daddy say you got stacks? You gotta watch them. Them kids be on it. Hey, Miss Jones, my daddy said you don't know the things that he would do to you. What does that mean? You know, whoa. Good or bad. It'll be good or bad. You go to that parent-teacher conference with that kid, you be like, listen, Miss Jones, I'm so happy to have little man in your class. It's really been a blessing. That's not what you said. You said that teacher's stupid. But whoa. You know, I didn't say that out loud. I was like stupid in a good way, though. I was like, she's stupid. That's crazy, right? You gotta watch them kids. Then middle school is really weird. So I think middle school is really need. Oh yeah, no, the teacher be getting in your business too. Right. Listen, you can't never date the teacher because they're gonna go back and tell everything. Hey, Miss Jones, are you coming over my daddy's house again tonight? Whoa, shh, hey. Calm all that down. So now if you hitting the teacher off, you got to wait till late night to go over there. You calling her at 1 a.m. Hey, what's up there? Little Dontrell sleep? He sleep? All right, I'm gonna slide on through there. All right. Still got them juice boxes? Okay. Then you get over there, it's 1 a.m, you tired, your reflexes ain't working right. You trying to get into doing one of Dontrell's juice boxes. You can't even get in the juice box. You just sitting there crying. I can't get in the juice box. This juice box. Crazy. And then you become little Timmy. I think middle school is where you really need. Middle school is where you really need the strong males. I think you can get away with the coddling in kindergarten, and you can get away with kindergarten, first grade, second grade. A lot of those kids need that woman. Like you, every now and again, you're gonna have a woman teacher that just don't care. She just cold down to the bone. But a lot of the lady teachers are more sensitive to the needs of the kids. They see that, and I get it. And you probably need a lot of that in your formative years. But as those kids get a little older, they need that roughness from somebody in the school, and they need to see that representation. I think you'll have more male teachers if they see more male teachers. The kids rarely see male teachers. The only men they see in the building a lot of times will be a principal. It'll be a principal or the custodial staff. Now, Mr. Darrell is coming in cleaning up some throw up. And then you got some lady teachers that's coming in hot. Some of them lady teachers coming in hot. Y'all sit down, shut up. This is my class. You don't talk. You don't breathe. You don't look at anybody. You do that. Security, yeah, they see a lot of the security guards. Now, let me tell you where the role reversal comes in. Now, when we talk about you got a lot of not as masculine men working in the lower level, you got some strong lady security guards. You be having some strong. Them lady security guards, I'd be like, yeah, maybe like you sign in right here, cuz yes, ma'am, Mr. Sister. Like I'd be confused. They be in that Jane hardcore. Them lady security guards be. They don't be no Mrs. Officer. Y'all tell me where y'all got a cute lady security guard. The kids are different, yeah, absolutely. That lady security guard ain't. Them lady security guards be rough. I'm like, girl, hey, I don't know what your beard regimen is, but it is working. That jank is full, pretty. School security guard ladies be looking like Barry White. Now, I'm gonna tell you, now when you want to go find somebody sexy working in the school, you gotta go in that office. You gotta go in that office. That's where the sexy be. The sexy be in that office. Them secretaries and that's where the sexy be. You won't get to where some sexy is. That's where that sexy is. That's right in there. Everybody got one. Because usually what ends up happening is they be had somebody fresh out of college, somebody still in high school, something. Now, me, I don't personally want the high school one. That's where sexy happens. That secretary, hey, James know what I'm talking about. I'm not gonna say the counseling office because Ms. Perry Wallace is a school counselor, so she gonna try to act like yeah. But 9 out of 10 times, one of them school counselors gonna be all right, because people this is I don't know why this is, and this is gonna sound harsh, but it's true. People are more prone to talk to pretty. You got a pretty guidance counselor. You'll go in there and talk to her. You'll tell her your secrets. You'll talk to Walona before you'll talk to the Florida. If your guidance counselor like Florida Evans, you ain't going in there. Evident. Let me say this about can't. Ebony, we got to be honest. Yeah. Lunch ladies be slacking. Lunch lady ain't where you're going, because lunch ladies got too many things working against them for them to be sexy. Lunch lady already got to have a hairnet on. Lunch lady got to have a hairnet on. She got to wear a uniform. She ain't gloves. She probably wearing them lunch lady clothes. Yeah, no, you don't. It's hard. Now here's where they hate in the cafeteria. If you're in the cafeteria, you start looking good, you look sexy, they gonna put you right on that register. Having to say you gotta look past the hairnet. Here's the thing, man. Teachers, but now, see, it's different. Teachers used to wear teacher clothes. They used to go to school looking like a teacher. The most glorious thing for a kid used to be to see a teacher outside of a school. It was like seeing an animal outside of its natural element. Like if you saw a bear in your neighborhood, you don't know it's a bear. When you see your teacher in his natural environment, like you see a teacher at the grocery store, as a kid, you couldn't get more excited. You used to be, oh my God, to see them outside of their work clothes. You see a teacher outside their school clothes, you be like, woo-wee. Lunch ladies do be a little heavy. Lunch ladies do generally. If you was going to start a football team, your lunch ladies would probably be your offensive linemen. Your offensive defensive linemen will probably be found in the cafeteria. Yeah, not these new days. Nowadays, yeah, these new teachers, they be wearing regular, like old school teachers ain't know nothing about no Jordans. Now, man, I did I hosted a talent show at a high school recently. I went in there, man. I was shocked. I looked at some of them tell, like I couldn't tell. I was completely confused. I had no idea who the teachers and students were. Matter of fact, they had one of the teachers participate. She had on a crop top sweater. Whole thing was out. Man, we ain't never had, man, listen, she was 6-packed up. We never had that. We never had that before. We never had 6-pack teachers. Not that we could see. She had her 6-pack out. I was like, I was amazed. I couldn't believe it. The kids dress too old, and the teachers dress too young. The kids dress too old, the teachers dress too young. Ain't nothing but spiders on eyes in the school. This is little girls walking around. Now, I'll say this. This generation is way different than when we went to school. When we went to school, we cared what we looked like. You put time and effort into your clothing. Nowadays, these kids just throw on stuff. These kids just like the stuff I see some of these kids wear. I'd be like, what is happening? These kids will wear anything. We used to match. Listen, I took great length into making sure my shoes and my shirt same color. That's all I did when I was in school. The jeans didn't matter. Whatever jean I was wearing wasn't as important. What was important is my shoes and my shirt. If you start the year off, whatever your mama bought you. If your mama bought you a pair of black shoes, white shoes, all your shirts was black or white, or had that, and you match. These kids could care less. They didn't put on anything. The kid have on some green shoes, a blue shirt, purple pants. I'm like, what in the Crayola? What in the Crayola is happening with these kids? They don't care anymore. Z said, do I think? No. Portsmouth is fine with 3 high schools. They can't, first of all, can't afford a 4th one, and they don't have enough kids. They don't have enough kids. They don't have enough kids for 4 high schools. I'm just being honest. If you look at it, each of them has, I don't know where the kids go from elementary up to high, but when we start looking at the high schools, all the high schools in Portsmouth. So, and you can tell from the sports programs. If you are ever concerned about what this is a cheat code for the outsider. If you ever want to know what your school sizes are, look at what division they play in. Division 6 is the highest division. That means those are the schools with the most kids. Right? If you all play in Division 6, that means that you full up. You full up with kids. And what they do is they look from from 9th grade to their junior year. So if you're Division 6, that means you got a large number of kids. Division 6 is the largest. Division 1 is the smallest. Right now, all the Portsmouth schools are 3 and 4. They're all small. All the Portsmouth schools are small high schools. You go to Virginia Beach, you got all Division 6 schools. Division 6, Division 5. Chesapeake, same thing. Division 6, Division 5. All our schools 3 and 4. We don't have the kids. We just don't have the kids. You start looking at the graduation numbers. My mama was like, when she graduated from the school she went to, she was like, they had 400 in their graduation class. You ain't find no 400 classes no more. You find a class of 100, 150. Start looking at your extracurricular activities. All those stuff will show you. The band used to have 100 kids in just the band. Now you had to have 7 bands to get 100 kids. Now all 3 bands in Portsmouth might equal up to 100. Average is 180 graduating. So it's different. It's different. It might seem like they need more schools, but you can't. Then here's the other part. You can't, so right now, they don't have enough teachers for the 3 high schools that they got now. You barely, man, listen, I've been documented as saying at one point we had one of the least intelligent people I've ever met was a teacher in school. He would get on city council meetings all the time and show that he just wasn't that bright. And they put him right in school teaching. Why enough teachers? So if you barely got enough teachers for the 3 schools you got, how you gonna put them in? And if you actually look, he was teaching geometry. That was crazy. If you look, you gotta look, right? You gotta look at how the breakdown is of the schools. It's 13 elementary schools. 13, which breaks down to 3 middle, 3 high. It's 13 elementary, 3 middle, 3 high. That's just the breakdown. Watch the breakdown. Terry, first of all, let's just be honest. If we can come out and be honest, Terry, you're a music teacher. You had great numbers. 99% of the people in your class were girls because everybody wanted to sit in your class. It was girls that couldn't carry a note in a bucket sitting in your class, Terry. Everybody wanted to be in Terry's class because they thought Terry was cute. I said it. And then you became an instant Apollo legend the day that you brought the Fugees to school. Once you brought the Fugees to Portsmouth, you became, matter of fact, they ought to give you a whole boulevard. Everybody wanted, who didn't want to sit in Elder Barr's class? Who didn't want to sit in class with Christopher Williams? If I'm dreaming. Come on, Terry. Don't make it seem like we're on the educational process. You won't. Terry, you are a lot of things. Terry, you are a lot of things. One of the things you are not is lacking intelligence. You are not lacking intelligence, Terry. You knew why them people was in your class. You knew. Stephanie said the same thing at NSU. Man, when I used to be a tour guide in Norfolk State, I took the kids to go see Terry Butler because I knew we get at least 3 more people to join the Spartan Legion just because Terry was there. And Terry, we all know it. Everybody knows it, Terry. They called the band teacher Mr. Goodbar. Wait a minute. I didn't know about all that. I guess that must have been what the girls discussed. Let me get ready to get out of here. I got things to do. All I'm saying is school is different. I applaud teachers all the time. I think that teaching is probably, and all the educators that are here, man, I say y'all need to turn up for summer. I'm all for a teacher turn up in summer, but the problem is they don't even pay the teachers enough that they can turn up for real in the summer. I'm talking about teachers ought to be able to. I would love to do a Teachers Gone Wild video. Just let them let loose. If you ever really hung out with some teachers after school, them teachers was all right. Teachers are fun. They are a fun group. Teachers now, they having a hard time. Teachers having a hard time. There's too many restrictions. The kids are different. The parents aren't supportive. It's just a lot. What up, Doobie? Teachers, though, go through educate. Everybody in the education system. Like, y'all think, though, here's the problem. Like, don't forget, we always put our focus on teachers. We be like the teachers, classroom teachers, classroom teachers. There are a lot of other people who are pivotal to the success of classrooms that we overlook. Like, people overlook the bus drivers. How your child getting to school without the bus drivers? Bus drivers are the first line of defense. You talking about bus drivers are the first line of defense. That's the first line of defense. Bus drivers, they got to deal with your nasty. You got to remember, you done treated your child terrible all morning. You done fussed at them to get to school, told them they ain't worth nothing. Their mama ain't nothing. Their daddy ain't worth it. You didn't give them no breakfast, even though they was hungry. You put them on all that. You sit them out in the bus stop. They had to stand in the elements, rain, sleet, snow, hail. It's hot outside. Whatever it is, they done already got picked on at the bus stop. All of that's already happened. Now you got to put them on the bus. The bus driver sets the tone for the day. Bus driver set the tone for the day. Then in a city like Portsmouth, if you got a bus driver, by the time she gets to your elementary school kids, she done already had to deal with bad attitude, having high school kids, chemically confused middle school kids. By the time she get to your elementary school child, she done been through hell and back. Literally. She done drove to hell and back. Hell and back. And you, by the time they get to your elementary school kid, y'all might think the bus driver is mean. That bus driver is tired. Bus driver is tired. Bus driver ain't mean, but bus driver tired. That bus driver been through a lot. So we forget about the bus drivers. We forget about the lunch ladies and the cafeteria workers, the librarian, everybody that's in auxiliary staff, the teachers' assistants. We forget about a lot of those people, and they play very, very important roles in education. Their roles are amazing. Some of the things that y'all don't even know that they do. When we start talking about the school counselors are important because they don't only just run the counselors. They out there running testing. They trying to look at attendance. They help with discipline, all of that stuff. The ISS teacher ain't important. Now that's, we pushing it at that point. Now, the ISS teacher, I guess. The custodial staff, like, you don't understand, like, that one little piece of a clean bathroom, of having soap. I'm gonna tell you what was amazing to me when I took my son and put him in the private school that he's in now. That was one of the first things that he was amazed by. He was like, "Yo, Dad, the bathroom got soap in it. The bathroom has soap and paper towels. The doors work." It's crazy. It's amazing. It's amazing. You'll be surprised at how important all of those roles are, how important all of those people are in making a school work. Everything in the school system, it works from that area. So I know we pay attention a lot of times to the teachers, but everybody in that school plays an important role. And so I'm shouting them out. It's Teacher Tuesday. We shouting out teachers today because they on their last leg. The teachers on their last leg, they reaching the end. This is the best week to go to school. These last 2 weeks, you don't do nothing but watch movies, eat snacks. My daughter's a speech and language pathologist at Virginia Beach. She's been hit, bit, and had her hair pulled. What we're not gonna do. First of all, this is my show. Let me tell you. Let me lay a ground rule for my show. See, I didn't want to have to do this, but let me lay a ground rule for my show. What we're not gonna do on my show is come in here and talk about how sexy some other man is. Not finna happen. It's been a 15-minute conversation between y'all about how sexy Tom is. No. On this show, it's either me or nobody. We can talk about how sexy a woman is all day, but what you're not going to do is just two things y'all not going to do. Y'all not going to talk about, I forgot what the second thing was. But what we're not gonna do, I know what it is. Two things we're not gonna have. We're not gonna sit here and talk about how sexy nobody is, and we're gonna talk about how funny nobody is. I'm gonna tell you right now. I tell any woman that I date right now, I'm comedian jealous. Don't you ever come around me talking about how funny anybody is. There we go, Pooh Man. Tom ain't even got no teeth. Y'all out here going goo over a gummy bear. He ain't even got no teeth. You talking about fine is fine. No, y'all side inbox each other if y'all think somebody fine. Slim, I get comedian jealous. I will dump you over the wrong. You be like, oh my God, Kevin Hart is so funny. I be like, lose my number. I'll say it quick. Lose my number. Don't ever call me again. Oh my God, Deion Cole is so hilarious. Your mama. That's all I'm saying. And here y'all in here talking about Gummy Jenkins. Tom, y'all in here talking about two Tom. And my show, thank you, Stephanie. You moved up. Stephanie got an ultra gold medal. Thank you, Stephanie. We're not having it. We are not. We will not have it all. I have watched and listened from the mountains as your internet comments are reflected on a band director who I don't even know. And now you make your sexual advancements to this man who has no teeth. We will not have it all. I said we will not have it all. How many miles did I ride last month? Okay, here we go. I knew that was coming. I knew it was coming. I knew somebody was going to ask for the total. So let me go ahead and get it totaled up. I had been working on the total and last month, and here's the thing. I hate feeling like thank you, Ida, and it's okay what old people think. Here you go right here. Officer Long was cute. Then here you go, Monica. Now we talking about Mr. Officer. Well, let me find the block button. I feel like that's gonna be our news, weather, sports, so I can get out of here. Our news will be me on the bike. Now, my goal for last month was 300 miles in May. 300 miles in May. That came out. That averages out to about 10 miles a day. A little less because it was 31 days in May. The devil was busy. So between weather delays and my bike being in the shop a couple of times, I hate to admit that I didn't make it to the 300 miles. And I didn't make it to the 300 miles of bike riding in May. I only got to about 260. 260 on the bike. I probably walked another 20. My bike's fixed now. I've been on it. I've been riding. Again, I rode it yesterday. I was going to get up this morning like 6 and ride before the show. And then my body was like, no, cuz. Like, no. So I'm still back. I'm still on my bike. I'm still riding. So I got it in. Yesterday I did what? So June, I'm already ahead of the curve for June. So I found out, I saw a 250-mile challenge on something, and it was like all you got to really do is like 8 miles a day, 8.3 miles a day, and you'll end up with your 250 at the end of the year. I'm still waiting on Terry Butler. My bike, man, so to be honest, the bike came with bad inner tubes. Both the inner tubes went out, pop. So that was gone. So this month, I can go ahead and give y'all, let me go ahead and give y'all outdoor cycling for this month. For this month, I'm at 19. Oh, yep, I'm at 19.47 miles of outdoor cycling and indoor cycling for June. I got 5. So I'm at 20 something, 30 something. What is it? No, that ain't right. I've written more than that. This is a mockery. Saturday, Sunday, Monday. What's today? The 4th. Oh, it's the 4th. So I'm at 20 something miles. So I'm averaging 5. I got to do a little bit better. But May was a little bit better of a month. Terry was supposed to ride with me. Terry was supposed to ride with me. And he let me down. Terry let me down. It's all right, Terry. It happens. So that's my news, weather, and sports. I failed, but I'm going to be successful. Matter of fact, what's this month? This month is June. Let's do 200 in June. And June is also my month so I'll let y'all get this week. Prepare yourselves. We will be having, I got to send that out. I forgot I got a meeting today. I will be giving you all the details. I'm gonna go down and check and make sure that they still want hand soap and men's deodorant. That's what we're doing for June to get the Portsmouth Volunteers for the Homeless. So I'm gonna let y'all know. That sounds good. Good. And I'll set a goal. So tomorrow I'll set my goal for the month of June. I want to do that 250. But I'll let y'all know exactly. We'll know exactly in a little bit. Word of the day. Today's word of the day. Ooh, I don't know this one. Today's word of the day is meliorism. Meliorism refers to the belief that the world tends to improve and that humans can aid its betterment. Her belief in meliorism has given her a positive outlook on life. I thought it was for people with mesothelioma. I think I've always kind of wanted mesothelioma just because it sounds cool. You wouldn't be like, man, my mesothelioma is acting up. It makes you feel like you know a big word. But meliorism refers to the belief that the world tends to improve and that humans can aid its betterment. And so there we go. Meliorism. 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 I even typed it in. Thank you, Stephanie. Meliorism. It's going to be a terrific Tuesday, man. Y'all go out there and do the best y'all can with y'all Tuesday. Have fun. Have an amazing day. I'm all for y'all having a great day. I believe y'all can do it. I know you can. I know you can. I believe in you if don't nobody else does. Me and Whitney Houston. Well, she believes from afar, but I believe in you, man. We're going to have a fantastic day. Lord willing, the creek don't rise. We'll be back here to do this all over again on tomorrow. Remember, man, make somebody feel good today, even if that somebody just happens to be you. You can do it. I love y'all, man. I'm out. Until tomorrow. Peace.
Kick your shoes off, take a load off. Don't go nowhere till the show's off. Oh, you know it's gonna be a movie when you got Cletus Cassidy on your TV. Yeah, already know Mr. Funny Man. Coming to you and making you laugh again. Started off on the radio, now we got the Cletus Cassidy Show. Funny Man, coming to you and making you laugh again.